This is a monthly or yearly budget tracker which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the extreme left hand side, we have got the dates, and just after dates, we have got the months, means month's name. When the month will change, color will change automatically. On the top, we can see Jan, and just below Jan, we can see Feb. If I change the date of February, and we'll do this March, just notice, color got changed. Over here we have got the description, and just after description we have got the category. Categories will be managed through drop downs. Just after category we have got the amount. We have to do all the entry of amount in a single column, and it will be automatically captured or picked up in income and debits. Just after income and debits we have got our balance, and this balance will be running balance. When we come to right hand side, we have got our summary along with our chart. When the month will change from the drop down, if I'll select February, our graph got changed. And if I'll select March, all the things got changed automatically. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new worksheet. I'll take column A closer. We'll select the whole sheet and we'll align all the things in mid. We'll click on B4. We'll select row number 4 and we'll align all the things in center. We'll click on B4. This will be date, month, description, category, amount, income, debits, balance. We'll click on date. We'll press Shift Control right arrow key and we'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll adjust the column size. We'll click just under date and we'll insert few dates. We'll select the whole column. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date and we'll select a desired date format and we'll do OK. We'll align all the things in left. So our date format got changed. We'll align the header in center. We'll drag down the dates. We'll leave it selected. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side. In right hand side, we get the option of conditional formatting. We'll click on conditional formatting. We'll go to New Rule. From here, we will select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you will not be getting the option of Classic. You will be diverted to next step, and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to mod, bracket open, month, bracket open. We'll click on first date. As soon as I clicked on first date, dollars got inserted in my cell number, that is B5. We will delete the dollar from center. We'll close the bracket, comma, 2, bracket close. Through this formula in conditional formatting, we will be highlighting every alternate month or every second month. We'll click on drop down. We'll go to customized format. We'll go to fill and from here we will select a desired color. We'll go to font and we'll change the font color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. So all the dates got highlighted. What will happen if I change the month? Currently, all the dates are of January. If I'll do this February, the color got changed. I'll drag this down. I'll keep few dates for the month of March. We'll drag this down. We'll click on date. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key, right arrow key. We'll go to Home tab and from here we will insert borders. We'll come to month and we'll insert the formula and the formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open, value. In value we will provide date, comma, double inverted comma, M means M 4 times, double inverted comma close, bracket close and we will hit enter. And we got the month as January. We will drag this down. Now we will come to category. We'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to data tab. We'll come to right hand side. In data tab, we get the option of data tools. Over here, we get one option of data validation. In data validation, we can see 3 things on top: settings, input message and error alert. Over here, we can see any value. We'll click on drop down and we'll select list. Source. In source, we will have to type all our categories. I'll take as income, comma, entertainment, comma, groceries, comma, food, comma, investment. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. So my drop down list got created. I'll put all my heads over here. We'll come to amount. I'll take some random figures over here. Income. We will put our formula over here. And the formula will be plus or equal to if bracket open. We'll click on category is equal to income. I'll take income in double inverted commas. Double inverted comma close, comma, if E5 will be income, in return I want amount. So I have clicked on amount, comma, if this criteria is not going to meet, in return I want 0. So I'll put 0 over here, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. We'll align this in center. We'll go to home tab and we'll align this in center. We'll drag this down, and over here we can see income. In categories we can see income over here. Over here also we have got income, and in the month of February also we can see income. Perfect. Now we have to insert the formula for debits. We will not insert the formula in first cell because in the beginning entry will be done manually. Let's take an amount of 1000 over here. Enter. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll align all the things in center. I'll click just under 1000 and will insert my formula, and the formula will be plus or equal to if bracket open. We'll go to category and we'll click on second cell is not equal to. For not equal to, I'll insert smaller than, greater than. Not equal to income. So I'll put double inverted comma income. Double inverted comma close, comma, if category will be not equal to income, in return I want amount. So I'll click on amount, comma, if this criteria is not going to meet, I want 0 as a result. Now I'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We will drag this down. So if the category will not be income, we will be able to see all the debits over here. Let's come to balance. So balance will be 1000. Enter. We'll select from top to bottom and we'll align all the things in center. We will insert our formula from second cell, and the formula will be plus or equal to sum, bracket open, number 1. We will take balance plus, we will come to second cell of income. So it will be balance plus income minus debits. I'll click on first amount and by the help of down arrow key, I'll come down. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll click on our formula and we'll drag it down. So we got the running balance. If I'll delete few heads from here, we can see the running balance over here. I'll undo this. Control Z or Command Z. We'll take row number 3 closer. We'll click on B2 and we'll select till I and we'll merge the cells. We'll put some color over here. We'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. We'll increase the font size. This will be monthly or yearly budget. We'll insert borders over here. We'll take row number 1 closer. Now we will come to right hand side. We'll take column J closer. We'll click on K4. We'll increase the size of column. We'll go to data tab. We'll come to right hand side. And from here we will select data validation. From the drop down we will select list, source. Over here we will type name of all the months from January to December. January, comma, February, comma. In the same way, I'll type till December. I have entered name of all the months. Now I'll come down and will click on OK. And the drop down of months got created. I'll change the cell color. We'll go to home tab and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll select row number 4 and we'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. Over here I'll select January from drop down. We'll create borders. We'll click just under January and we'll type all our categories over here. We'll click just after January. This will be actual, this will be budget, and this will be over / under. We'll adjust the column size. We'll click on January. We'll select till investment and we'll select till over / under and we'll create borders. We'll select the headers and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We will have to insert our budget manually. So I'll select from top to bottom and we'll change the cell color just to remind that the entry will be done manually. We'll click on top of January and we'll select it over/under and we'll merge the cells. We'll change the cell color and we'll change the font color. We'll change the font style. We'll keep as Arial black. This will be summary. We'll increase the font size. We'll create borders. Now we will insert the formula for actuals and the formula will be plus or equal to sum ifs, bracket open, sum range. We want all our income over here. I'll come to left and we'll select income from top to bottom, means I'll select the whole column. Over here I have merged the cells. We will do one thing. I'll undo this. We'll press escape. We'll click on the header and we'll unmerge the cells. We will merge this later on. Let's come to right. Plus or equal to sum ifs, bracket open, sum range. This is my sum range. So I have selected the whole column, comma, criteria range 1. My first criteria will be months. So I'll come to left and will select months from top to bottom, means I have selected the whole column, comma, let's come to right. Now we have to provide criteria 1. Our criteria range 1 was all the months. So our criteria 1 will be month's name, comma, criteria range 2. Let's come to left. Our criteria range 2 will be all the category. So I'll select the whole column, comma, let's come to right. Criteria 2. In criteria 2, I'll click on income. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We'll click on the amount. We'll select till bottom and we'll align all the things in center. So whenever the months will change, income will change automatically. Let's select February and the amount of income got changed. Let's keep as January. Entertainment. Formula will be plus or equal to sum ifs, bracket open, sum range. Let's come to left. In sum range, I'll select the whole column of debits. We'll come to right. Over here, we are going to drag our formula. So we will lock our range by pressing F4 or function F4, comma, criteria range 1. Our very first criteria will be months. So we will select all the months from top to bottom. We'll press F4 or function F4 and our range will be locked, comma, criteria 1. Our criteria range 1 was all the months. So in criteria 1, I'll click on the month which is visible over here. We have to drag our formula. So we will have to lock the cell. We'll press F4 or function F4, comma, criteria range 2. Our second criteria will be all the category. So we will select all the categories from top to bottom, means we will select the whole column. We lock our range by pressing F4 or function F4, comma. We'll come to right hand side. Criteria 2. In criteria 2, I'll click on first debit amount. We are not going to lock this. Now I'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We got 0 over here. Let's drag this down. Budget. For income, I'll take the same amount, plus or equal to actual. Enter. For entertainment, groceries, food and investment, I'll take some random figures. So I've taken some random figures over here, over or under. Let's insert the formula and formula will be plus or equal to budget minus actual and we will hit enter. We'll drag this down. So we got all the amount. Budget of entertainment was 1000, but we haven't spent anything. So we saved 1000. In the same way, budget of groceries was 2000, but we spent 300 only. Let's do this 3000. I'll come over here and we'll change the amount. We'll do as 3000. Enter. And we can see the changes over here. So we exceeded the budget and we can see in minus. I'll select from top to bottom. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to number, decimal places. I'll keep as 0 and we'll select a desired format and we'll do OK. So whenever the budget will exceed, it will be automatically highlighted in red and it will be within bracket. Now I'll go to View tab and we'll remove the grid lines. Over here we will insert a very small formula, plus or equal to sum, bracket open. We'll select actuals of all the expenses, bracket close, and we'll hit enter. We got the total of all the actual expenses or debits. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the very beginning and we'll insert the criteria of if. If, bracket open, we'll click on actual income is greater than total debits. We'll come to the end. If this criteria is going to meet, in return I want in budget. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma, in budget, double inverted comma close, comma. If this criteria is not going to meet, in that case I want result as over budget. So I'll put double inverted comma, over budget, double inverted comma close, bracket close, and I'll hit enter. And we got in budget over here. Let's go to insert, and from here we will insert a shape. We'll click anywhere and our shape got inserted. We'll click on the shape, we'll go to shape fill and we'll change the color. Now we will go to formula bar, plus or equal to, we'll click on the formula which we have inserted over here and we'll hit enter. We can see in budget in our box or shape. We'll adjust this. We'll go to home tab and we'll align the things in center and in mid. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. We'll leave the shape over here. We'll click just under our summary. We'll select all the categories along with actual and budget and we'll press Alt function F1 or Alt F1. We got our chart over here. We'll edit the chart title. It will be income versus debits. We'll click on the chart. As soon as our chart got inserted, we can see chart design and format on top. We'll go to chart style and we'll change the design. We'll remove the grid lines. We can see series 1, series 2. We'll delete this. We'll resize our chart and we'll place over here. We'll adjust this. In case you want to change the color, it can be done very easily. Just go to Format tab, Shape Fill and change the color from here. In the same way, it can be done for budget and actual. Let's keep the chart only for actual. I'll double click over here. We'll go to chart design. We'll come to right hand side, select data. We'll take this to left and we'll select all the categories and actual amount. Now we will click on OK. We'll close this. We'll select the shape and we'll place over the chart. We will do one thing. We will cut this, Ctrl X or Command X. We'll come over here and we'll paste Ctrl V or Command V. We'll position over here. Let's change the month. Let's do as February. And our graph got changed. Let's change the color of the bars. Perfect. Let's select the header and let's merge the cells. Let's create borders and our format is ready now.